Welcome to the stream. I don't know where you found me, but I am literally just digging a very big hole. And as you're the first one to come in and look, I'll jump up the chop and let you have a looky see at what we've got going on. And this is it. This is about the halfway point, nearly 3/4 of the way of the 1 million block hole. And when you dig a big hole like this, you need somewhere to put everything. So I did start building a big storage system across here for everything, but I realised it needed to be a bit better. So I've just started building another storage system and a big furnace array here to smelt everything for XP. That's for growing and harvesting my trees. But while I'm doing all that, I've got this furnace array here, so I can quickly just repair all my tools. And unfortunately, I have dug my hole in a location that there's a slime chunk. So once I got so far down, all these guys start spawning, and it gets a little bit annoying having to chase them all around. But sometimes we can get lucky and we can knock them off the edge like that, and that saves me a little bit of trouble in doing that. But this is more of a therapeutic game. Been playing World of Warships Legends, it gets quite stressful. Don't always get on with everybody. So I thought I'd take an hour out to keep digging my hole. And if you're thinking, my god, he's mining fast. If you look, I have got Unbreaking, Silk Touch, Mending, Efficiency 5. I also have a beacon up there, which has given me Haste 2, which you can see from the little icon on the right side of the screen. So with netherite tools fully enchanted, a haste beacon, and efficiency, we can dig this hole a lot quicker than we would do with any other type of tools. So for the moment I'm just stashing all this stuff in the hole, and as and when I get around to finishing the storage system and the furnace arrays, then I'll start feeding things in there, smelting everything that I can. I'm not one for building all types of farms and things in this game. Sometimes it gets a little bit complicated and you put a lot of effort in, and after a while it breaks every time they do an update, and then you end up having to take the whole thing apart and rebuilding it. So we keep things simple. Just wish there was a simple way to deal with these guys. Yep. Well, I guess I'm going to have to chop some more slime up in a second. Man, there's a lot of these guys spawning. I don't know if it's to do with the rain. sometimes there just seem to be one or two spawn, and other times there seem to be a heck of a lot more. If you want to know a little bit about the hole, with sea level being around level 64 in Minecraft, and a chunk being 16 by 16, I think it works out at around 61, 62 chunks. Works out around 1,000,000 blocks. So I dug this hole to be 8 by 8, which works out at around 1.2 million blocks, but give or take a little bit for where there's voids in the ground and caves and things like that. But yep, all in, it should work out about 1,000,000 blocks. The good thing is, killing these guys, I can just use them to repair my pickaxe a little bit. But this does get annoying after a while. It's honestly like being a preschool teacher and being harassed and hounded by 3-year-old kids every time you turn around. But looks like it might be getting towards night time, so we'll be due asleep. We're just about finished this next double level. We got some gold down there, we'll pick that up when we finish this. Stick another couple of chests down and start offloading the next lot. But let's have a sleep. Hopefully some of those slimes will despawn when we wake up. But it doesn't look like they are. So the way we're doing it is we come 2 levels out, we go 2 down. Now mobs will not spawn within 23 chunks of you. So what I've been doing is trying to mine the far end first, away from the slime chunks. Honestly, tell me this isn't like your kids wanted to have a treat out of the cupboard. It's like, please, Mum, Dad, give me a treat. It's like, it's nearly lunchtime. No treats. But I'm hungry. Yep, you might be hungry. But yeah, now we're in their chunk, they won't actually spawn. So it works in our favour. Yeah, where I make a mistake and dig a little bit too deep, I just fill it in with some smooth stone blocks of carry, and I can pick them up later as I'm mining through. Wandering traders keep appearing. Oh, there's an Enderman down there. Don't want to catch his gaze. But with haste 2 and efficiency 5, this goes very quickly. once we get so far down this side, the slime chunks will start spawning again, because they'll be outside of that 23 block radius, and we'll start hearing them squishing along behind us. Oh. Bit of a glitch there. Gold, that's nice. What level we're on? 24. So we might get down to bedrock if we keep digging on a diagonal like this all the way down, and then we'll repeat the same from the other side of the hole. If you do want to look me up on PlayStation Network, my tag is Tonik, Tonik, with an underscore, and then TZW. If you're following and watching this link on YouTube, you'll see it there on a lot of my videos. Always happy to add new friends if you're a World of Warships Legends player, or if you're a Minecraft player. Drop me a lad on PlayStation Network. Get together in a party and have a chat. We still haven't got any Slimer spawning, so I hope that's a good thing. Oh yeah, we're full pretty much. But there we go, the slimes are spawning again, so we must have just gone past that 23 block limit for mobs to spawn. So let's get some of this stuff in the chest. Full stacks only. This doesn't make your eyes go funny, I don't know what will. Here they come again. Let's see if we can knock the big guys out. Well, I guess we're going to have to slice some dice. You see that I am carrying a Totem of Undying, which, just in case I do make a mistake and end up falling into a pit of lava, then at least I have the chance to survive it. But yeah, we'll use all this XP. May as well just repair. There we go, that'll do nicely. Looks like the sky's getting dark again. So have a quick sleep. And it looks like the slimes are back. Although I had a plan for this side, I think I might have to change it. Because I might have to take this step section out and then dig all the way down to bedrock and cover it in glass just to stop these slimes from spawning and continuing to annoy me on the rest of the dig. Hello viewer number 2, welcome to the stream. I didn't really think that anybody would be interested in watching a guy build a great big hole. But if you've got any questions, drop them in the comments. I can't see the comments while I'm playing, but I'll take a break every now and then and have a look through the comments, and I'll get you a reply. As I said to our first viewer, look me up on PSN, tonic_TZW. Add me to the friends list if you fancy playing Minecraft sometime. I do have a busy life, but it's nice to play games. I'm not doing too bad on the slimes out of here. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll get out of this hole a second. Oh. And what I'll do is I'm going to fly all the way to 0, 0 for you. Let's see how far we can get. I have no idea why I started building the hole all the way out there. I think I just wanted it away from my base. Yeah, I didn't want to put a giant hole right on the doorstep. If we could get across to 0, 0. And if you don't have an elytra, you need to go beat the Ender Dragon and go off into the end. Get yourself an elytra, enchant it with unbreaking and mending. Set yourself up a gunpowder farm like that one up there. Boom. There we go. Nicely done. Right, I'll give you a quick tour. When we started this game, we did the normal block house out of some wood and filled it with chests and beds and things like that. I need to build myself a proper house. But in our travels, we've obviously collected all the brewing stands and we do brew all the potions, and because we've been to the end and we've been out to the nether, we have all the ingredients that we need. We have a gold farm and XP furnaces. See, we've got quite a bit of diamond. So, in fact, we've got some netherite in there too. More lapis for enchanting. Emeralds until the cow comes home. More redstone than you will ever need. Enough gold for a couple more beacons. I've used a lot of my iron, but coal we have literally got tons and tons and tons of. And this little map down here is of where we've explored. Where's the center one? I think that's where we are there. And our big hole is just off out here somewhere. But we do have portals, nether portals in various places. And so we can do quick travel through the nether. If you didn't know, if you travel 1 block through the nether, that is the equivalent of traveling 8 blocks over land. And this is always one of my early game things, is to find a village, kidnap some villagers, and then turn them all into librarians. So we get, I don't know where he's come from, maybe he's found another bed. But try and get the best enchants. So we've got Infinity for the bow, Bane of Arthropods for swords, Lure 3 for fishing rods, Silk Touch, Knockback, Unbreaking, Flame, Fortune 3, that's a great one. Smite, Blast Protection for your armor, another one for mending. We got Efficiency 4, Blast Protection, and he's the cheapest mending one again. Because obviously your librarians can give you multiple enchants. Feather Fallen, saves you if you drop them from height. Looting 3. Fire Aspect for swords, Fire Protection, Multi-Shot, and Infinity again. Excuse me. Depth Strider for swimming. Power for your bow, Respiration 3 for your headgear for being underwater. And then across on this side we have some cartographers who we trade paper with for emeralds. And these guys here, well, when they're across here and not having a chat across here, we can trade, I think it's glass with them. Is it glass? That's the cleric, so zombie flesh for him. And we've got plenty of that stuff. So that's my little gallery, and this is a statue that I built for myself and my son, for King Charlie, my son, and Emperor Tony, me. And you wonder what the humming sound is? That will be the I forgot what they're called now. The beacons, which are buried underground. Ignore these targets. This was Charlie playing archery practice. But yeah, the beacons, where are they at? They were down here somewhere, I think. Not that one. Must be that one. Oh no, it was down here somewhere. Did we have another level? We didn't have another level. But yeah, this is something I need to turn into a proper house. This is my mushroom harvesting area. So I've got my red and my brown mushrooms in there, and I can simply plant a mushroom on here and then chop it down, and it all runs through. It looks like we've got a fox there. We have got a fox there. And it all runs down in the water, drops in there and gets collected in this chest. Obviously lots of bone meal, so we can grow them quicker. Bum, bum, bum. Charlie has been building towers to shoot things off. And I set up some little traps and managed to catch some mobs here. There we go, it's nice and simple. You step on the pressure plate and those 4 pistons pop up and trap them in there, they can't get out. And then you can set up your own little zoo. And this is another furnace array that I've got running for when we're back across this side. And this one, there was another design that I found and tested. No, can't jump up there yet. There we go. So the way this one works is we have a bamboo farm, we have kelp, and we have some hoppers that collect it, feed it down into chests, and then from here it all gets smelted and drops down into here. And obviously from this kelp we can make kelp blocks for powering our furnaces, but cover your ears, it is very noisy. Let's see there. There we go. More kelp than you can take a sick at. That just keeps feeding in. Let's turn that off. And then once you've got lots of kelp, you can just put kelp blocks in. And it keeps drying your kelp. I'm just going to have a quick sleep here, just to avoid any mobs coming to get us in the night time. Right, let's head back. That there is my gold farm across there. That's all very complicated as well. Ignore this thing here. But we have 2 giant portals which run on a lava tick to spawn zombie pigmen who drop through. They get collected and they all drop into here. That is a tripod killer, and that switch is, I think I've got it disabled at the moment. This switch basically turns on those 2 portals to spawn the pigmen, and then underneath where they are, everything gets collected in hoppers and it gets fed down here, collected, filtered out. Where's all the stuff gone? What have we got? We've got some nothing, some gold nuggets, and as I said, plenty of rotten flesh for trading with my clerics. And then any weapons or anything like that get fed along these hoppers and drop down into the furnaces. And I originally had the 0 tick bamboo generator running the furnaces, but because I can get because I can get kelp so easily now. I just use kelp blocks. That smelts everything, swords, and then drops them into here, and we get some gold nuggets out of it. Don't know what's around here. Oh, that was to run the bamboo farm. But I'll take you up to have a look around Charlie's tower, which is something he asked Dad to build for him. So as you'll see, I put more effort into building his own tower than I did mine, and I don't think I did a bad job of it. Bum, bum. But I try to use everything: mossy bricks, decorated bricks, stone, cobblestone, and we built this nice winding path up, and then Charlie used his, what do you call it, to plant all the weeds and everything up to make it look like an abandoned castle. This is just storage for building more stuff. I think we're going to build another tower at this end. That's our gunpowder farm. And we'll go in the front door and take you for a tour. Ender chest's always a useful thing to have around, and this is where I leave Charlie little presents that I find for him or make for him as we go along. We'll go up first. So Charlie's favourite colour is obviously red. We have killed lots of wither skeletons, and we put all his equipment on here so he doesn't lose it. And those dragon heads come from the end ships when you're looking for elytras. And then he has his enchanting room. I keep him stocked up with books. This was a storage room that Charlie created. He hasn't yet explained it to me. And then we come up onto the roof. We've got some roof space here with some windows. That's his little, I don't know why he put dirt blocks up here. But if you've got an elytra, this is a nice little place to launch yourself off from, or just to come up and get a view of what's around you. So we'll go up to the roof. When we can get up here. Can we get up here? Yes, we can. Ba-bum. There we go. Gold farm over there. That's our XP kelp 0 tick. That's our librarians and our trade post. Our mushroom farm. My terrible house. That's for can't remember what it's called now. The stuff from the nether that you need for brewing potions. Obviously Charlie's castle. The turtle farm, we found some turtle eggs. We haven't yet set that up to be a proper turtle farm yet. Let's do a base jump, because we can go and see Jeb over there, which is somewhere we haven't been yet. So let's just glide down. Zip. And this is our wool farm. And there is an achievement for this in the game. If you have all 16 different colours of wool. And if you get down to the end, you'll see that this guy has been named with a name tag, Jeb _. And it doesn't matter what colour, well, Jeb rotates through all 16 colours that are possible in the game for wool. But whatever colour sheep he is, that's what gets harvested at the end of it. And there is, let me dig a hole under here for you. If you look under here, we just have a minecart that goes backwards and forwards underneath. And that collects all the wool and drops it into here. So whatever colour you want to make things, even if you want to make yourself a rainbow, you can get all of that from here. But these guys will eat the grass, grow the wool. And this is a clever little machine I have set up which detects the change. It uses an observer to detect the change when they get wool. And in the, I think it's a dispenser. Is it a dispenser? Yeah, there are shears. And every time they grow their wool by eating grass, it gets detected. It fires out the shears, shears the sheep, and then the shears go back into the dispenser. There we go. Just saw it there live on camera. So that minecart will come along and pick up that wool eventually. There we go. Because the minecart will pull through a whole block. And what else we got down here? I think this is Charlie's little fishing stand. Yep. So, oops, didn't want to do that. So yeah, when we catch some fish, we can come fishing down here. We got a little platform. We got some barrels to store the stuff we find. And we take what we need as and when we need it, because that's one of the things with Minecraft. You collect so much stuff, and then you never have anywhere to put it all. But let's go across to the monstrosity that we haven't changed yet. Right, land. So this is a bubble elevator up and down. Because when we were originally mining and looking for mines, we did build an absolutely huge mining complex. So let's get out of here and can we give you an example of it? Yeah, these each go off at about 1,000 blocks, I think. We originally used railways and we were storing all the stuff that we found in here. But since we got all the stuff we needed, oh, I know what I forgot to do. I forgot to show you. I forgot to show you the rest of Charlie's tower. Yeah, once we got all our diamond gear, we were able to get through to the end and through to the nether. And then we did find a portal to beat the ender dragon. And so we're pretty maxed out on gear with enchants. You can see I've got 266 levels of XP there. So I don't need much more. But all good castle towers have a dungeon. But to come down here, we've got a place for Charlie to store all the stuff and use everything he needs. The creepy cellar. And then down here, we've got the prison. Now I've got to be careful in here because there's cobwebs. But we built a netherite, not netherite, an obsidian prison. So this was just to make it a bit nicer for Charlie, to make it seem like a proper prison with a dungeon. This is Charlie's escape tunnel, which again is a cobweb filled tunnel. I can never get through, but that does lead to the outside. Like all good old-fashioned castles, it needs you need to have a way out if you get stuck under siege. And then Charlie needed a vault, so I started digging him a vault to store all of his goodies. And down here, Charlie has his vault, and I left all this down here for him, so he's got loads of goodies. We've got emerald blocks there, we've got gold blocks there. What's in here? We got lapis, redstone, iron. Again, so Charlie never needs to pinch stuff from Dad's crates. Right, let's get out of here again. Up the stairs. Oh, looks like it's night time. Charlie's bed's upstairs. Let's just quickly use that. lock the door, because there's nothing like coming back to find a creeper in your house. There we go. Now, as with all small kids, Dad does all the hard work in this game. So let's jump through to the Nether. There we go. Right. Now, originally I started building from this level that we come in on. But you need to get down a bit deeper. A bit like digging for diamonds for netherite, you need to go a bit deeper. So, that's one good thing that the slime block's good for. So we did end up building a massive set of tunnels. If you can see up there, those were going out sort of a 1,000 in each direction. Like that, and we managed to farm enough netherite to get ourselves absolutely full stacks of netherite gear. And they do go out in every direction. And it took days and days and days of digging. But then we wanted to explore the Nether a little bit more, and so we realised that this level that we're on now is about the level that lava comes on, and we built out in each direction, north, south, east and west, and even built some minecart tracks into it to help us get around a bit quicker. Sometimes the game lags a bit when it's loading the Nether. But as I said, every one block travelled in the Nether is 8 blocks in the overworld. So I'm just going to crouch and walk through here. Is this the one? And here's a tip: if you go to explore and use Nether portals to get around your map quicker, if you take an item frame and a map and you put the map into the item frame, then on your big main map that you build at your base, you get a little green icon which shows you where that is. Oh, let's get up in the air again. There we go. And this is particularly useful if you're looking for a certain resource like sand or something like that, and you want to find a desert area. You can use your portals to get out of that desert area, mine all your sand. I'm hoping this isn't going to kill me. It is. Why is it killing me? Unusual. I want to go back that way. And one of the things I do is when I'm navigating through the Nether and building tracks is I always put these on the right hand side, so I know that if it's on the left hand side that I'm pointing back to the home location. So we'll get going again on here. But if you create a Nether portal every 125 blocks in the Nether, that is the equivalent of 1,000 blocks in the overworld. So even if you haven't got train tracks and things, you can run 125 blocks pretty quickly in comparison to running 1,000 blocks in the overworld. Right, let's get back up. There's our wonderful bubble elevator. Again, if you don't know how to create these, let me know in the comments, because I'm quite happy to get all the stuff together and put a creative world in and show you how it all goes. But I'm just going to take a quick break for 5 minutes, make myself a cup of tea, and I noticed I just got a comment dropped in, so I'll reply to that while I'm waiting. So I'll see you all in a couple of minutes. I'm just making myself a cup of tea, so I'll be quick. And then we'll get back across to the hole and carry on digging. Because we are 500,000 blocks down and then some. I've been building a new storage system so I can start sorting all the ore and stone that comes from the hole, because obviously if you smelt all the stone into smooth stone you can get a lot of XP from things like that. And I think something around like 60% of stuff that you dig is stone, so it's quite a formidable storage system that I'm working on. I did have one working, but I decided it needed moving and updating to make it a little bit easier. So we shall head back across from here. Just bring up my live stream on the phone so I can reply to comments as and when they come in. Right. In fact, is it night time? It's night time. Let's have a quick sleep. Right. Let's go and launch ourselves off Charlie's Tower. Yeah, Charlie keeps breeding dogs for some reason, and we end up with cats and dogs all over the place. And it gets a little bit crazy at times, because he plays my character, and then when I load the map again, I found out that I've got like 20 cats and 15 dogs following me around. So you have to get them all to sit so they don't keep following you everywhere you go. Here we go. Let's launch ourselves off the roof. Here we go. Right, 1,200 blocks that way. Oh, if I can launch myself. Here we go. So I found that the easiest way to glide is to try and pull like a 45-degree angle down to get some speed up. Then when you're near the top of the peak of the lift, then you turn down again. We have got a village and a pillager tower there that I haven't yet done anything with. I think it's an abandoned village, to be honest. So on 700. We need another 500 blocks. And then we'll come to the hole. Where are we? We need to go that way a bit more. To the east. Do we need to go north? I think that mountain there resembles something that I've seen. There we go. Here we go. I'll give you a quick guided tour of this area that I did originally start with, and then started So I originally built a storage system down into the ground, thinking I can just keep going deeper and just keep adding layers onto it as I went, but it got a little bit unwieldy and it was getting a little bit too far down, and it was a bit of a pain in the backside to oh, he's full, he should be going. There we go. So yeah, it kept getting further and further down, and it was becoming a bit of a problem to to maintain it, so I decided to move it all above ground. And this originally had I think 4 or 5 rows of chests feeding down out of it, and then I built this rail system which runs automatically, and it's emptying all of those chests a little at a time. Let's get out of here. I've got to fill this hole back in when it's done. Yeah, the rail system comes up here and it empties it all into here, and you'll see it ticking down. In fact, if I take those out, once this drops to 0, it should fire the minecart back off, he says. There we go. And that's a little redstone contraption that I found on somebody's YouTube channel. So the detector rail turns it off, so it stops it on there, and then you have a comparator which detects when the cart is empty and changes the redstone signal to powered. So it powers the rail, and then because the minecart is on a slope, it drops and starts running back down again. And I have an extra chest there that I can use for throwing things in as and when I don't need them. And they feed through into this next wonderful contraption. Come down here, which is observers, and I think it's droppers. So yeah, so basically there's a tower of droppers, and what it does is the observer, or when something goes into the dropper, it sends out a signal which is then on a repeater. We can actually change that so it doesn't run as fast, and with each tick of an item going into the dropper, it then fires it up, and the observers are all looking into the side of the droppers that go up there, and every time they see an item go up, they send another signal to fire, and so it pushes it up and up and up. You'll see there they'll keep ticking up to the top. Now, I did have this entire storage system sorted out. It had an automatic sorter on it, but I removed it a short while ago just to make life a bit easier and just pile everything in there. But we have a double chest at the top, and things drop into here, and at the moment they come along and they just reach the next available empty hopper and feed down. Now, I did have a redstone contraption set up here and a filter built into these hoppers so that they would each detect a certain type of material: stone, dirt, granite, gold, whatever, and it would feed it into one particular row of chests. And I did have the item frames with all the sorting on there, but I realized I was getting far too much stone out and I needed to rebuild this. I got even more complicated because until recently, right, all those hoppers sit underneath the stone ones, and I had a line of hoppers come along here that fed into this elevator here, which loaded them all up into a chest which fed the furnaces. And I'm running out of lava buckets. Now this, hang on, need to get out of here. This is my furnace array for repairing things. So it looks like they've finished what they're doing. So you'll see what I do is I run through one full chest, so 2 furnaces are feeding one chest, and I feed through one full chest, empty it, and then I run the furnaces again, and once they're full and the hoppers are full, then you can collect all of the XP from the furnace. Now, there's a bug or a feature in the game where for every one item you collect after everything has gone through there, it gives you the same amount of XP as though you were collecting each time for every item that's gone through there. So it's a good way to build up XP quick and repair tools and armor and things like that. So what I'm going to do eventually is to run a rail line out of here to my new storage system. This is my wood harvester, so I basically plant. Where have we gone? Let's just give you a demonstration. So we'll take some of that, and I'm marked out on a grid so I can throw 4 trees down. 4 trees. And then I can stand in the middle and reach all of these with some bone meal. There we go, so I don't need that stuff anymore. And you see I've got 4 really nice big trees there. I do have an axe somewhere. I can't remember where it is. Maybe in my ender chest. No, it's obviously in one of my other things. But then I have a bubble elevator here made out of soul sand and another one with a magma block to pull me down. And basically all I do is I go all the way to the top with my axe and I jump down onto a tree. And then I cut through the leaves and start chopping myself some wood. It's a nice, quick and easy way to get wood when you need it. This is my bone meal creator, which is basically a couple of composters, or from the top, a couple of chests, a couple of hoppers, a couple of composters, a couple more hoppers, and then into a chest. And let's just give you a quick run on this. Let's get those carrots back in the ground before it gets dark and we start getting mobs around again. So basically when I harvest all the crops, you generally get 2 carrots for every one you harvest. Chuck them in there and they all get fed down. There you go. And out the bottom you get bone meal. Nice and easy. Right, let's do a quick sleep again. Oh, I saw a witch on the other side of the bed there. That's not good. Yep, I can hear it. Does she see me? Right, archery time. Oh, despawned. How nice. Right, and here we go. This is the 1,000,000 block hole here. Have I got ladders on the end? Oh, there she is. I thought she despawned a second ago. Oh. Right, that wasn't good. Bum bum. Hopefully it won't kill us. Oh, we did build some ladders up here. Don't kill us. Stop killing us. Come on, don't kill me. It would be so embarrassing to die on a live stream. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is 8 by 8 chunks. Now there is a trick you can use to find chunk borders by using leaves, and in the video options there's an option called fancy leaves. And if you do a big long line of leaves and then turn off fancy leaves and drop a block, then what it does is where the chunk that you're not in, or where the chunk you're in ends, after that the leaves remain the same, and then you repeat the process. So you do a north-south, and then you do an east-west line, and then you can find the borders of a chunk. And so here I've marked out an 8 by 8 chunk grid, which took a long time to work out and do. And then I started digging, and I dug half of it out some time ago, and then this sat dormant for quite some time. And then I thought, you know something, we may as well finish doing this. Oh, nearly screwed it up then. And this is where we're at now. So we've been digging a load. Now this part of the map, I do have a chunk that loads slimes, which is great if you want to harvest slimes, but when you're trying to mine down it, it gets a little bit annoying when they keep spawning. Now you'll notice here on my pickaxe I've got Unbreaking 3, Silk Touch 1, Mending and Efficiency 5, and up there, which is where ground level originally was, is a beacon which gives me double haste. So you can see here I can mine very, very quickly. Let's go chop some slimes, because these guys get a little bit annoying after a while, but it's all XP. And slime, I don't know what uses it has in the game. I haven't found many myself, apart from dropping down big holes and bouncing at the bottom of them. Where's my shovel? So we're gonna continue the million block dig. So, and again, the shovel's got Unbreaking, Silk Touch, Efficiency, and Mending on it. So I've literally, once I got decent tools, diamond, and upgraded them to netherite, then I didn't really have to bother with anything again. Fill that hole in just so we can get a level. So I don't know if you know, but mobs will not spawn within 23 chunks of you. So this end of this hole is where the slime chunk is. So if I go 23 blocks in that direction, they will start to spawn again. So what I've been trying to do is to mine this end and then avoid as many of them as I can. But you can see, yeah, they do spawn down there. And yes, that is all the way to bedrock, and I did go away and get an absolute crap ton of sand and convert it to glass blocks, and then at the top layer of bedrock I made a floor out of glass, because the mobs won't spawn on glass, I don't think. Correct me if I'm wrong. But let's get this out of there. But yeah, this is super fast mining. I normally like to create a 5-block barrier at the end, and that way when I'm mining fast I don't fall straight off the end. I did see a comment come in a moment ago, so let me just have a look at that. Yeah, it's okay if you gotta go. Don't apologise. I'm streaming for free. It's a little bit of light entertainment. A lot of people like different things in Minecraft. Do you have any questions for me? Yeah, you can leave them in comments on the video. You can post them after the stream's finished. If you want to find me on PlayStation Network and send me a message on there, then please do. Always happy to answer any questions or give some advice, or if you're looking to do a particular thing in Minecraft but don't know where to find out how to do it, maybe I can help you out. Bum, bum. I think we're getting to the point where we're going to have slime start spawning again at this end. So hopefully we can avoid as many as we can. No, I didn't want you there. There is a cave system around here somewhere because I keep hearing zombies when I get over this side of the map. Right. Don't ask me why I do that. I just think it means when I start mining that side, I don't drop down any holes I'm not expecting to find. But strangely, even though diamonds are supposed to appear from sort of, I think it's, what is it, 11 to 15? When I dug the first half of the hole, I seem to find more diamonds very close to the bedrock in comparison to levels 11 to 15. But if you do go down that far, then you run the risk of getting lava dropped on your head, which can be a little bit annoying. Although if you're an idiot like me and you put the wrong helmet on and you get one with a cursive binding, the only way to remove it is either to die or keep dipping yourself in lava and healing yourself, and just keep repeating that until such time as the item breaks and you can take it off. Because I did feel like a little bit of an idiot walking around with basically a helmet stuck to my head that I wasn't able to take off. But here we go. Now that we're away from that end, we can start the quick mining. Nearly bedtime again. Minecraft days go so quick. I think it's only 20 minutes. Is it 20 minutes or half an hour? Oh, have we got any space left in that chest? Yes, we have. So full stacks go in the crates. I said once I have sorted out my new storage system and worked out my paths for rails and things like that, then I can build that super smelting array, sort everything out, smelt everything, and then take all the goodies back to my normal base and build myself a nice new castle. Probably have to build an annex for my little boy Charlie so he can live in the same house as Dad. Charlie lives with his mum, and he's with me every other weekend. So if you do see us on PlayStation Network and playing Minecraft, then it's probably he and I together. I don't know if we can live stream split screen. Might be a bit difficult. We might have to get a camera and a standalone microphone, because obviously only one person can wear a headset. Oh my gosh, what's that doing up there? They haven't been down this way before. I hope this doesn't mean there's another slime chunk at this end. Well, let's go finish that guy off. Oh, he's a big one. Yeah, we'll have you. Let's do some choppity chop. Chop, 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 chop. Get rid of him. Oh no, there's even more of them coming down. Tell me if you know of any uses for slime in this game. Drop it in the comments. As I said, the only thing I've found it useful for is dropping down great big holes and bouncing at the bottom. Up, another good big one. But we make short work of him with this sword. Bum, bum. Saying to somebody earlier, it's like having children run after you. God, we want a treat, we want a treat, give us a treat. It's like it's nearly lunchtime. But I guess you could always have a Milky Way, the sweet you can eat between meals without ruining your appetite. But yeah, speaking of food, I'm quite hungry. I have no idea what I'm going to have for dinner tonight. There we go, that's another 2 levels done. We're slowly getting there, we're down to 22. So what have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we've got to start on the other side. Let's get rid of a few more stacks here. Yep, that'll do for now. We'll go back up to the other end and start the same way, I think. Bum, bum. No, actually want one there. Oh, another comment come in. Let me just check my phone and read that. Welcome back. Welcome back. You might have missed my comment. I said don't apologise if you have to leave. This is just to me a little bit of light entertainment. I know lots of people like playing Minecraft. I certainly do as well. I find it very relaxing. Certainly not as stressful as some of the games I've played, where you're reliant on other people. You can't get on with everybody all of the time, so sometimes it's good just to step away for a little while, do something different. Alright. Keep doing that, get my pick too low. Get in the wrong spot. See, a lot of people think I'm crazy digging a million black hole. They're like, why the heck are you doing that? Well, you know. Did see a video linked online on YouTube of Mr. Beast, who paid, had a competition of 100 people to mine a million blocks first. And I think they took like 7 days to do it. But those guys were spending like 20 hours a day online, you know. And that to me is a little bit extreme. I'm all for people playing games and enjoying them. But there do have to be some limits. Yeah, having a 6-year-old boy, you've got to impose the limits on him as well. And I work full time, so I have to impose the limits on myself for how much gaming I do. But every other weekend I have a weekend to myself. So once all my housework and everything's done, sure, lots of parents can relate to that. You just want to get on and do something less stressful. I'm one block too far there. See, we're getting to the point now where we're level 20. So, sort of below this level, I think level 10 is where we start to see those big lava pools. And about another few levels down, we might actually start finding some diamonds. We might get lucky. Who knows? That'd be a nice one. Find a few diamond blocks. And the good thing is, I mean, another top tip in this game, if you can find a librarian that can get you Fortune 3, and you get another one that's got you mending, you make yourself a Fortune 3 pickaxe, and you get another librarian that gives you Silk Touch like I have on here. So whatever you mine, it mines the block, not the ore. So here if I mine coal, I get a coal block. I don't get lumps of coal. And then what you do is you take all those blocks back and stash them in a chest and keep them safe for a while. And then when you've got a load of them, or you need a load of diamonds or whatever, I can hear the slime creeping up on me. Yeah, there he is. He got there quick. Let's kill these guys. Where was I? So yeah, you basically place all your ores down in a nice big long row, and use your Fortune 3 pickaxe, and then instead of getting 1 diamond, you might get 2, you might get 3. It really increases the percentage. So if you're looking to get that all diamond armor, all diamond tools, it goes a lot quicker. Now hopefully we can get away from here without... Nope, he is coming down, so let's dispatch him the same way as his mates. Yeah, there's lots of them. Chop, 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 chop. They look so cute, but they are so deadly. This is actually my second totem of undying I'm holding in my hand, because I took a little bit of a comfort break earlier and I forgot about the slimes, and I came back and I was surrounded by them, and they'd hit me so hard they literally killed my health, and it had used my totem of undying, so then I had to go and find the only other one I have. Right, long mine time, here we go. Zip. Block lag. Oh look, some more gold. Beautiful. Let's get to where we need to be here. Spare. Here they come again, they've got me spotted. Go away. But have I taken down 1 block too many? I have. Right, let's put some stone back down here. guys. I took the wrong row out there. That was rather silly of me. Let's throw a quick sleep down. Boom, boom. My tea's sat here going cold and my Kit Kats are getting warm. Excuse me if I slurp my tea. Right, this is the level we wanted to be at. There. And we're going to have to deal with some more slimes again. Come on, guys. Come and get chopped. I know there is a way I can prevent this, and that would be to load Charlie's character in and stand him at the opposite end of where all these slimes spawn. And that would give me that 23 block buffer, but it'd be a little bit unusual playing split screen. Playing split screen on my own. But as you'll see, because I've got mending on this pickaxe, when I do kill all those slimes, if I hold the pickaxe, it repairs it a little. But it will eventually wear down. And then we can go up to the furnace and repair it. But if you do sprinting, so I can, what I'll do is I'll walk at mine. You see that I can walk at mine. It goes quite quickly. Let me just dump some chests down. Guess we're about full on that one, I think. Yeah. That's it. Right. Next lot. Controller drift. Something PlayStation have never fixed. Any more full stacks? There's a full stack. I must stick that full stack in as well. Right, let's continue. But yeah, if you were walking, I said, because I've got that beacon, if you walk, you mine quite quickly. If we just give ourselves some space here, but if you sprint, it will also mine. The only place it slows you down is when you get ores like that. But you can also get block lag, where it looks as though the blocks are disappearing. But oh, lapis, nice one. Yeah, with a block lag, it looks like you're mining the blocks, but you actually the game's not updating quick enough, and then you appear to be suffocating because your head's stuck in a block that didn't actually get mined. There we go. So it looks like we're getting down to those juicy levels. We got some lapis there, we got some iron, and let's come down. Another 2. I'll get back up this end and we'll dispatch some more slimes, and we'll carve out our 23 block limit. Let's see if we can beat this guy. Is it fallen off? No, we can't. He didn't fall off. Chop, 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 chop. Thank you for being part of the game. Right, step down. So we need to go step out. take down 23 blocks. Can we reach the wall yet? We can reach the wall now. There's something that you're stuck on and don't know how to do in Minecraft. I mean, there are lots of tutorials out there, but I've been thinking, because obviously being a parent, I do have a young child, and he often says, "Dad, how do I do this? Dad, how do I do that?" And there are lots of channels out there. There's lots of people with like millions of subscribers. I've got 106 now. Thank you for subscribing today. Mostly it's people who watch my World of Wargaming videos. If you're not a grown-up, please don't go and watch those, because it's a bunch of grumpy old men, and there might be some words in there that your parents don't want you to hear. But I've been thinking of doing like a Minecraft for parents, and just do a simple one-shot tutorial of this is how you do something, this is how you do something. Because I mean, I've been a gamer all my life. I started gaming on an Activision, which is, I think, even before the Atari came out, that kind of time. So late 1970s, late 1980s. Sorry, late 1970s, early 1980s. And when I was at junior school, I had a wonderful maths teacher called Mr. Raymond, who bought a ZX81 Sinclair Spectrum, and we learned to program games on that. That's when you had to copy the text out of a magazine, literally copy the code out of a magazine and type it onto a screen, check it all, and then save it onto a cassette tape. So whenever you wanted to play a game, you had to sit and wait 30 to 45 minutes for the game to load from tape. And anytime you wanted to change a game, switch it off, switch it on again, and then put a tape in and wait another 30 to 45 minutes for a game to load. So back in those days, if you're going to be playing a game, you made sure you were going to be playing the game for the whole day, because you didn't want all that hassle of having to keep loading and loading again. And my first real computer, well, my first personal computer was a Commodore VIC-20, and my first PC that I bought was back in 1992. It was a 486 SX 25 megahertz. It had 4 megabytes of RAM. It had a 58 megabyte hard drive. It didn't have a standalone graphics card. It was a built-in graphics chip. That the sound card, the sound was built in as well. So all I did pretty much was go bleep bloop bleep, and that was about it. And from there I progressed on to building bigger, better, faster computers. Intel's, AMD's K2 and K3 series, then Intel with the MMX processors. My current home PC is a Core i5 that's about 6 years old now. And the only reason I bought a PlayStation was because my little boy Charlie, who comes and stays with me, has one at home. And I thought it might be something fun we could do together. And then he introduced me to Minecraft and got me addicted. Well, not addicted. It's one of those games that you can put hours into and just keep getting more and more creative. And you go and find some tutorials and go and have a look at some other people's builds, and then you feel that your wooden house is really rubbish and you need to build like a castle with elevators and all kinds of things. But then you can set yourself a challenge of doing something crazy like digging a 1 million block hole. And we're getting there. We're getting there. I say there's no Mr. Beast watching this, and I can't sit for 7 days mining 1 million blocks for $30,000. But heck, Mr. Beast seems to be a very kind person. Does a lot of very nice things for lots of people by surprise. So if I do get this hole finished and he sees the video and wants to pay me $30,000 for being so mad that I actually set out to do it myself, then that'd go a long way to giving me and Charlie a nice home. Right. Excuse me while I sleep and have a sip of tea. Right, let's get rid of some stacks. And another stack. I've actually got quite a lot of... Right. Don't particularly want to take on all of those slimes, so what I'm going to try and do is fly away from here and try and get those slimes to despawn. And then when we come back, so, oh, check out the skill in flying these elytras. There we go. There we go. So we have basically forced those slimes to despawn by going so far away from them. And I can get my 23 block limit in. 3, 4, 5. Let's just go out about there, I think. We're getting close to that other wall now. But believe it or not, I know I'm mining very quickly here. We didn't have any beacons. We didn't have a wither skeleton farm, anything like that. And so we went out, I went out into the nether and spent a few days exploring around to find a nether fortress, and then had to go through and work out how I could get some wither skeleton skulls. And once we got that, we were able to spawn the wither and use a little exploit using the Ender Dragon's platform to trap the wither and kill him quickly. And we farmed the wither and got a load of beacons together. And that allowed us to, first of all, get around the base quicker by creating a load of beacons. And oh, we got one more slime up there. I think it's just committed suicide by jumping off. Suicide is not an option. If you're ever feeling down in the dumps, call the Samaritans. It's a free call number. There's always somebody there to talk to you. There's somebody who's suffered from clinical depression in the past. That it's actually a lifesaver. Oh, got some more gold. Right, we just need to get far enough down here to stop these slimes from spawning. Get a little bit further, I think. I don't know. I think the slimes spawn at any level, so it could be that those guys keep spawning all the way down to bedrock. But I'm hoping that once I get down to bedrock and get that covered all in glass, that I can take care of those guys spawning all the time at the end. Oops. But again, this slime farm might be something that's worth having. So I know that I've got a slime chunk down here. So if I do need to build a slime farm for any reason, I can take all that glass up and put some solid blocks down, and then have those guys spawn and farm them. Right, we need to start being careful getting down this low. We're on 16 now, and I think it won't be long before we start getting lava pools underneath our feet. So I'm kind of lucky that I haven't moved all of this rock too far, because it means, well, I can fill my lava buckets up for my furnace. And the one thing I didn't show you on my furnace was at the back of the furnaces I have, I think it's dispensers, and I fill those with lava buckets, and I have a line of redstone running across the top of them, and I have a button at one end. So what I do is I click the button and it puts one lava bucket into every furnace, and then I let those run through, and then I can collect the buckets at the end of it, stick them in a chest, and repair my tools. Oh, probably, are we at the time? Yeah, we're about halfway. I think I'm gonna have to think about more storage. Right, we're gonna reset those slimes again. Let's get far enough away. Up. Right, so once we're far enough away from them, hopefully, can I get through here? Yep, I can. There we go. Oh, loopity loop. I've seen some of the more famous Minecrafters on YouTube using a light to get around, and they make it look so easy. And I have landed in lava on more than one occasion, so it does take some getting used to. Oh, do you know something? I think I'm finally, if you notice, my mining's going slower now. I'm actually out of the range of my beacon. I might have to do something about that. Where are you, beacon? There, right. Can we land on it? No. Can we land on it? No, we missed it. Alright. That's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do either. See, here we go. Noobing it now. Let's just land on the ground and drop onto it. So we're going to have to move the beacon down a little bit further, I think. And this is all gold blocks. There we go. So let's collect all of our gold blocks. I think we might have to just build it a little closer to the ground. I did think that a beacon covered everything from like maximum level of 256 all the way down to 0, but I was obviously wrong. I know there's a lot of people who they start games early and they don't have diamonds, they don't have gold and things, and then you see something like this on a YouTube video and you're thinking, how the heck does somebody get that much gold and that much diamond? Oh, don't want to go through there. Right, so we're on the bottom level, so I'm going to need to mine all these and then drop down and pick them up, otherwise I won't have enough gold for rebuilding my beacon. I am crouching just so I don't fall off the edge when I'm turning around. Here we go. Whoops, didn't click quick enough then. Right, let's get all of our gold in. My gold. My gold. Not yours. Yep, it's night time as well, so can we stay far enough away from this guy, or I'm going to have to beat him. I'm going to have to beat him. Come on guys, come and get chopped. Right, let's see if we can get far enough away from them to sleep. Yes, we can. Now, are they going to attack me in my bed? That's the question. Nope, they're not. But still going to have to fight them. Right, so we need to build a beacon again. Sorry, zombie. Oh, there's a toughie. I'm not going back down the steps. Come on, guys. Whack-a-mole. Right, I need a 9x9. So how many blocks we got there? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I can hear another one creeping up on me. Yep, here they come. Hi guys. Come on, choppity chop. Any more for any more? Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. 7, 8, 9. 2. You know what I haven't got? I don't think I've got a gold bar to power it. Oh, is he coming for me? That's so annoying. Right, let's go down and finish these guys off. Chop, 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 chop. sneaky monkey. Come on, come out. More gold. So the strongest beacon you can have is a 9x9 base, followed by 7x7, 5x5, 3x3, and then your beacon on the top. Now, although I'm making this one out of all gold, it doesn't all have to be the same material. I think lapis, diamond, gold. Coal doesn't work. I'm not sure about redstone. It's been a long time since I looked at the Wikipedia for Minecraft. I didn't leave any gold blocks lying around, did I? No. But yeah, that spot up there where that ender chest is where I started this dig down on this side last week. But like I said, I work full time. I do play other games, and it takes a little while. Right, I know where that one is. It's underneath us, isn't it? Put an extra one underneath. Is that what we want? Thank you. And I think I'm going to have to go all the way up there for some gold bars. Should have put some stairs in. Jump, jump, jump. I know I could use a firework, but that just seems a little bit lazy. Right, who's got the gold bars? You've got the gold bars. So I need one of those. Like, those 1 second. Those are 3 second ones. I'll take some torches down with me though. My controller stops drifting. Stop drifting, controller. And I need my beacon. Right. Can we jump and land from here, do you reckon? What do you reckon? Let's go for it. Oh, well, that worked nicely. Kinda. So we place our beacon down. If we select on the beacon, we can then chuck a block of gold in there. We can take haste. Now, we could do regeneration, so if we do get hurt, we can actually regenerate our health. But you see there, if you do that first level is a 3x3, so you'll get like 1 primary power. If you do a 5x5, a 3x3 in your beacon, you can then choose to have resistance or jump boost. And if you do a 753, you can then get strength. And if you go for a full 9753 there, you can then do what I'm going to do, which is haste 2, which gives me a super fast miner. Now the question is, do I now have haste 2 when I'm down here? I do. So a beacon does not cover the full height of the block. I just want to put some torches under here because it'll be dark and I don't want mobs spawning behind me as well as in front of me. So we're gonna get rid of this first 23 blocks of things to start with again. Let's just get in, hopefully we don't have to deal with the slimes at this end. Come on guys, come and get chopped. Give me slime. Give me XP. Chop, 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 chop. Oh, who's that down there? Where you at, guys? There we go. Take one for the team. Right. Thought, how high off the ground are we now? What does that look like? Let's have a 1, 2, probably about. Let's have a count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. About 9 or 10 levels higher than the first level of Bedrock. Yeah, don't ask me what my character is. Hang on, let me turn the camera. My little boy Charlie chose this one with a disco ball head and a creeper, and I think we've got robot arms as well. It's always something different when I come back to play. We do occasionally buy some packs off. Ah, look, there. I'm too far away to get haste at this far end. I don't actually pick it up till I get to there. So maybe I should have built it a bit closer to this end. I can change that. Just take another couple of torches up there, just to brighten it up a little bit. Yeah, if you do want to look me up on PSN, my title is, or my gamer tag is Tonic. That's T-O-N-I-K, Tango Oscar November India Kilo, then an underscore, and then TZW, Tango Zulu Whiskey. Yeah, we're going to get chased by a slimes here. There we go. Come on guys, come get chopped. It's getting dark again. It is getting dark again. And another couple of guys coming down for some chop chop action. Right, where's my bed? We'll get rid of this guy, and then we'll do the sleep. Right, so we pretty much are on the level where we could start to find diamonds. Now the question is, do I continue to dig under that, or, as I was thinking of doing, I go back to the top of here and I strip out these levels before anything else. I think this would be the best way to do it, so that I end up with a square wall. Oh, what's that down there? Don't remember digging anything out of that. Let's fill it up. Right. I know I'm probably going to leave these chests floating under here, which might be a bit of a problem. I've also got a lot of stuff to shift. Full. That one's full. Don't have any chests spare. I do. I got 3. I think what I'm just going to do is stick that one there, and then chuck all this stuff into it. I probably want those fireworks, don't I? Right, I think it's also time to repair the pickaxe. But there, we've gone from pretty much level 64, 65, I think. And we've gone all the way down to, I think it's, what was it, 14? Oh, come on, fly. Fly, fly, fly. Yeah, we're down to level 14, so we're pretty much on diamond level. And we need to do something about those slimes spawning. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the live stream in a couple of minutes once I've repaired my tools. Excuse me. I'll go back and pick my ender chest. I think I'm going to have to move that as well. Move it somewhere closer to the center. Dum, dum. Come on, jump, 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 jump. And we'll take our ender chest away with us. And our shulker boxes. Take those buckets, don't need that in there. Stick that in there. How's that looking? Are those 1s or those are 3s? I did have some more fireworks somewhere. Nope, nope, nope. Oh well, might have to find them again. Here we go. Right, let's go repair tools. Here we are. And you'll notice that if your armor's damaged at all, or you're elytra, because your elytra does wear down the more you use it, as long as you're wearing it, it gets repaired. There you go, that's our pickaxe full repaired. Shovel, we'll repair our sword. There we go, now my board doesn't have mending on it, because one of the enchants on there isn't compatible with, I think it's flame isn't compatible with mending. I don't know if I've got any buckets of lava left. I could go and collect some, I suppose. Because I have been. Oh, I'll put that bucket there. Bucket. Bucket. Right, so yeah, I don't know if I've got any buckets of lava left, but we'll soon find out. Because if I click this button here, let's have a look. Did anything light up? No, it didn't. Which means, oh no, I did have some. So you'll see there's a, and that's just loaded up with another bucket of lava. Let's boost our XP up. You'll see that because I've run lots of stuff through these furnaces, that I get a lot of XP. 268 halfway. There's 269. And literally every one block that I take out of these has the same amount of XP as the total of all the blocks that I've run through the furnaces previously. So if I was to empty these chests and empty the hoppers and run another, you know, what is it? What we got? 9 by 6, another 54 stacks of stone through each set of doubles. So it's at 27 stacks through each furnace. That would give me like another huge boost in the amount of XP I get. It's a really good way to get a lot of XP for early farms. $273. 274. Will 275 be a nice number to end it on? There we go. That's the ding for 275 levels of XP. So, we'll do this. I'll say thank you for watching. I've been Tonic TZW. It's a long story. It's an old gamer tag. I hear a witch again. Before I go, where is she? Anybody see it? No. I tell you what. Let's get away from here just to be sure. Nope, don't see you anywhere. But there we go. Well, our million block hole is getting ever bigger. We're nearly down at the bottom, so we've done that way down. And then I was thinking if I do the same from the opposite side, so go down that way, and then whatever's left in the middle, dig down towards us and clear out that last set. But yeah, not bad for a day's work. I say a day, it's been a lot longer than a day. So take care, thanks for watching. Again, drop me a message on PlayStation Network, add me as a friend. When I do find time for play games, if anybody wants to invite me or they want to come and start a survival world together and play it a few hours a week, then I'm more than happy to join in. So this is me signing off. See you later, guys.